That's right. A very good morning to you once more, and welcome to this special live broadcast. It is, of course, the official talks during this official visit by the Botswana President, Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi. They gathered here at a local hotel at the coastal town of Swakopmund, where we will be deliberating on a number of issues pertaining to the binational commission between Namibia and Botswana. Of course, four key issues to be unpacked here this morning. And as you can see, of course, the presidents have arrived and the process will now commence. Very good morning to you once more, and welcome to this special live broadcast. Of course, the official talks during this official visit by the Botswana delegation. Of course, there you can see President Masisi and his delegation on the one end, and on the other end, you see President Dr. Nangolo Mbumba and his delegation, of course, flanked by a very high level delegation comprising of cabinet ministers, advisors, and similarly, the Botswana delegation too brought, of course, a very high level delegation. Matter of fact, even the SADC Executive Secretary, Elias Mhosi, is also in attendance here this morning. Four key deliberations will be attended to: issues of political, diplomatic, and legal affairs, issues of economics, social issues, as well as defense and security. That's on the agenda, but prior to that, that is of course a closed session. We will witness statements and welcoming remarks by both presidents in a short bit.
Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi, President of the Republic of Botswana, Your Honor Slamba Togwane, Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, although she is not here, let me just be formal and say, Her Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, who is very much occupied by some other events in Windhoek, honorable ministers, Your Excellency, the High Commissioners, senior government officials, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency and my dear brother, it is my pleasure to welcome you and your high-level delegation to these official talks. This is particularly poignant as it marks your first return to our country since the solemn memorial and funeral services of our late President Geingob. As we gather here today, it is with a sense of gratitude and reverence that we recall the solidarity and support extended by the government and the people of Botswana during Namibia's recent period of mourning. The passing of our late beloved President Geingob, may his soul rest in eternal peace, was not only a loss to Namibia, but also a moment that revealed the depth of our relations and the family that our two countries have become. Your presence, along with His Honor, Slamba Tsogwane, Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, and your impressive delegation of ministers reaffirms the enduring bonds of kinship that underscores the shared commitment to strengthen the excellent bilateral relations and shared values that bind our two countries together. Your Excellency, Namibia and Botswana shared a long-standing history of cooperation, rooted in mutual respect and shared aspiration for regional development and prosperity. Today, we stand united in our commitment to strengthen the excellent bilateral relations that have defined our partnership over the years. As good neighbors, it is vital for our countries to engage in regular dialogue aimed at enhancing the effectiveness of policies that we pursue to develop our countries and improve the living conditions of our people. Your current official visit provides another opportunity for such interactions and for our two delegations to review the progress made in different areas of bilateral cooperation since our introductory courtesy visit to Gaborone early this year, and more so since the inauguration of our binational commission in 2022 in Gaborone. More specifically, issues related to cooperation in sectors of politics, in sectors of political, diplomatic, and legal affairs, cross-border trade, infrastructure development, defense and security, and regional integration will enjoy our attention during the course of these talks. Your Excellency, economic cooperation remains a cornerstone of our bilateral relations. Since the launch of the national identity cards for cross-border travel, our efforts towards operationalizing of the one-stop border post at Trans-Kalahari Mamuno border have progressed significantly, which will contribute to maximizing the operation efficiency of the SADC transport development corridors, thereby contributing to our regional development and economic integration efforts. Furthermore, in the area of cross-border trade, we continue to make progress. Our government donated a piece of land at the harbor port of Walvis Bay to the Botswana to construct a dry port and make Botswana a sea-linked and not a landlocked country. This was done not only as a gesture of goodwill, but to facilitate imports and export of goods and services. I am informed that Botswana intends to increase its volumes of imports and export through the harbor of Walvis Bay. This would mean that we must jointly and speedily work together on expanding the transport infrastructure to accommodate increased trade volumes between our respective countries. Our ministers and senior officials must prioritize and include in our developmental plans the upgrade and expansion of infrastructure to accommodate anticipated increase in trade volume. On the security front, Namibia and Botswana shared a commitment to safeguarding our borders and promoting peaceful coexistence and good neighborliness along our common borders. Moreover, our cooperation in defense and security matters is crucial for addressing transnational threats such as terrorism, organized crime, and illicit trafficking. By enhancing our security cooperation, we can better protect our citizens and contribute to a safer and more stable Southern Africa. Beyond economic and strategic ties, Namibia and Botswana share a profound cultural and historic linkages that enrich our bilateral relations. The White House Plot 7440 project in Francistown exemplify this, as it seeks to preserve its historic significance as a liberation museum. We look forward to your guidance on further strengthening our joint commitment to honoring our shared history and heritage. On the regional and international front, our two countries continue to work together, consult and harmonize our position on matters of mutual interest and concern. As SADC member states, we view peace, stability, and regional integration as a crucial components in the progress of economic and social development of our two countries, and should therefore be pursued with vigor and determination for the benefit of all our peoples. As a stalwarts of regional peace and stability, I wish to reaffirm unwavering our commitment to facilitating dialogue between all our neighboring countries through the relevant SADC institutions aimed at achieving amicable diplomatic resolutions to many matters that threatens the tranquility of our region. In conclusion, Your Excellency, your visit today reaffirms our shared commitment to deepening our bilateral partnership and exploring new avenues of cooperation. As we engage in fruitful discussions and exchange of views on enhancing our strategic ties, I am confident that our deliberations will pave the way for even greater collaboration and mutual prosperity between Botswana and Namibia. I once again extend my sincere appreciation to you, President Masisi, and to the Botswana delegation for honoring us with your visit, a unique visit, a big delegation of prominent individuals and leaders. May our deliberation today further strengthen the enduring friendship and cooperation between our two nations. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency and very dear brother, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, the fourth President of the Republic of Namibia, In absentia, Your Honor, Ms. Nitumbu Nandi Hitwa, the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Your Honor, Mr. Slamba Tsogwane, the Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, Cabinet Ministers from Namibia and Botswana, the High Commissioners of Namibia to Botswana, and the Charge of Botswana to Namibia, senior government officials, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Your Excellency, your opening remarks beget a response, and I shall begin. It has been a real pleasure to experience your warmth of reception in the beautiful city of Swakopmund on this invitation to first open Switex and then engage in official talks with yourselves, Your Excellency, and your delegation. To confirm that warmth of reception, it's evident to all I came here without a voice. And because of your hospitality, Your Excellency, I now have a voice. That's what friends do to their friends. I'm sincerely appreciative of the warm hospitality that you also extended to my Vice President, your friend, and the rest of the delegation. And it's particularly poignant that it is on our second visit this year. Remembering the previous one to have occurred in February this year, when I attended the memorial service and the state funeral of our beloved late brother, President Hage Gottfried Geingob. I am gradually becoming accustomed, Your Excellency, to this exceptional welcome, which truly makes me feel at home. Mr. President, it brings me great satisfaction to observe that Botswana and Namibia maintain robust ties of friendship and successful bilateral cooperation. These relations are marked by an increasing number of engagements across different levels, notably at the highest political level. I can confirm that we had lively and robust and somewhat elongated tete-a-tete this morning, which covered a wide range of issues, chief among which were the full rationale for this enhanced love and affection. As previously mentioned, this visit marks my second trip this year, subsequent to your official visit to Botswana in March 2024, during which you attended the memorial service in Gaborone to honor our beloved late brother, President Dr. Hage Geingob, on the 14th of March 2024, at my invitation. Mr. President, it is evident that these high-level exchanges signify the strengthening depth of our enduring fraternal relations. This particular visit and official talks are as they are because we took advantage of your invitation for me to open the Switex by engaging in official talks to avoid any gap in our excellent bilateral relations. As you recall, Mr. President, through various sessions of the Botswana-Namibia Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation, JPCC, and the Joint Permanent Commission on Defense and Security, JPCDS, our nations decided to enhance our collaboration to a binational commission, BNC. It was indeed a pleasure hosting the inaugural session of the BNC in September 2022. The significant step in elevating our interactions to the BNC level underscores the crucial importance of advancing our shared bilateral agenda. The Binational Commission serves as a crucial platform for offering high-level political direction to the commitments between our countries. It allows us to review the advancements in implementing past agreements, identify new areas for collaboration, and address any obstacles that could hinder our shared agenda. Ideally, the BNC is slated to convene annually, Mr. President. It is apparent that we have not met our target of adhering strictly to our schedule, primarily due to a range of understandable circumstances. It is with an acknowledgement of this setback that I must express my appreciation for extending an invitation to me and my delegation for this working visit. I firmly believe that this visit will help realign us with the goals of the BNC and consequently, our shared commitments. To this end, Mr. President, I am pleased to announce that Botswana is planning to host a midterm review of the inaugural BNC on the 24th and 25th of July 2024. This review will not only pave way for the second session of the BNC, but also ensure the effective implementation of the outcomes from this working visit. Although we have regrettably not been able to convene in person, I take solace in the strides made towards implementing the resolutions of the inaugural session of the BNC. Particularly noteworthy, as you yourself said, Your Excellency, is the adoption of the national identity cards for facilitating cross-border movement and the extension of operational hours at the Mamuno-Trans-Kalahari border from 12 to 24 hours. These developments are commendable and signify positive progress in our shared goals and commitments. Your Excellency, I also wish to acknowledge that our Ministers of Transport, on your end, also doubling up as the Deputy PM Minister, but higher than ours on your end, Mr. Malale, I just saying that for you to remember. I've been actively involved in initiating discussions regarding the Trans-Kalahari Railway line. While I applaud their unwavering dedication, I feel compelled to highlight that this project should not just be starting, but rather in its final stages by now. It is imperative to swiftly address all pending matters to expedite the commencement of the project without further delay. Time is of the essence, and urgent action is necessary to resolve any outstanding issues and kickstart the project at the earliest possible moment. Mr. President, I'm eagerly anticipating the report from our ministers regarding the progress in various areas of cooperation. This report will serve as a foundation for evaluating the outcomes of our previous BNC session and assessing the advancements made in our collective efforts. It is crucial to have a comprehensive overview of the status of each cooperation area to better understand where we stand and plan accordingly for the future engagements of the BNC. In conclusion, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude, Mr. President, for your gracious hospitality again and for taking the time to host this significant meeting. Thank you.
Your Excellency, I think we can now formally introduce our delegations. Start this way or that way?
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, President Masisi, President Mbumba. My name is John Mutorwa, the Deputy Prime Minister since the 9th of February, but substantively Minister of Works and Transport. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Peyam Shelenga, Minister of International Relations and Cooperation.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. Tom Alwendo, Minister of Mines and Energy.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Lucia Ipumbu, Minister of Industrialization and Trade.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. My name is Festus Katuna Mbandeka, Attorney General.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. My name is James Mnyupe, and I'm the Presidential Economic Advisor and the head of Namibia's Green Hydrogen Program. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. My name is Inge Damani. I'm advisor to His Excellency the President on Constitutional Affairs and Private Sector Interface.
Of course, what you're now witnessing is the introduction of the delegations, both the Namibian and the Botswana delegations, of course. President Nangolo Mbumba starting off with his delegation there, whereas after you'll see the introduction of, that is the Botswana delegation led by President Masisi. After that, we'll witness the adoption of the draft agenda, which of course looks at issues of political, diplomatic and legal affairs, issues of economics, issues of social as well as defense and security as outlined there. Of course, with those opening statements from both President Mbumba and President Masisi, you can hear the sense of commitment from both countries and the eagerness to build on those relations. After this juncture, of course, the meeting will now go into closed session looking at the feedback on the implementation of decisions from the inaugural session of the Botswana-Namibia Binational Commission. We now leave the broadcast here, and Johnny Konja, we will be back with a press conference after these closed door engagements. For now, we leave the broadcast and we leave our audience with these final visuals here.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. Good morning, Your Excellencies. My name is Lamba Tsogwani, the Vice President of the Republic of Botswana.